Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen Hill for Sports Choice Plus, and I'll bring you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates each and every time we have breakdowns here at Sports Choice Plus. Without further ado, let's get right into the action. Looking at this game on the outside in, Justin Jefferson and this Minnesota Vikings offense has been booming. Last week, they took full advantage of the Packers defense and really came to play the football game. When you look at just how many coverages he was wide open on certain plays, he was catching the ball, yak, yak, yak. And you look at just overall what this Minnesota Vikings team has been the last couple of years. They've been consistent, up and down quarterback play from Kirk Cousins because he'll get you the completions, but they're not booming on offense. Last week, we saw them explode a little bit on offense, and you're looking, Justin Jefferson talked about being the best wide receiver in the NFL. I think he possibly could be on that track this year to try to make those doubters wrong and prove everybody that he is that. You look at the Lions, they gave a tough test late for the Eagles. They were able to pull that one out. But in this game here, this is going to come to which wide receiving core is going to be better. Do you believe in Brown and Smith, or do you believe in Thielen and Jefferson? When you're looking just exactly what Kirk Cousins can do, he doesn't really have the deep ball as far as being able to be accurate deep. But he has that intermediate throw. He has that quick slant go. He can get you good completions. But the corners fulfill it. Are you going to be able to press? Are you going to be able to slow down Jefferson just enough to where he cannot be open as he was last week? And can you throw a monkey wrench in the timing of the offense? Minnesota can run the football. When they get a little bit on the ground, that opens up everything for the wide receivers, and that's where they become deadly. The Philadelphia Eagles' weakness right now, I would say, honestly, is on those corners. If you look at just exactly how they're giving up yards through the air, it's just like, you want to make sure your corners are at the point where, all right, cool, they're dominating. You want to make sure when you got a front four that can get after the quarterback, your wide receivers literally on that corner wide receiver matchup, you want to make sure your corners are winning that battle. But if for some strange reason, they're not winning in Philly on the cornerback battle. So when you're looking at this, there's going to be a lot of opportunities where your wide receivers are streaking wide open because they're breaking press at the line of scrimmage. And you just have to look, at the end of the day, which wide receiver tandem is going to put up more numbers. I feel like in this football game here, it's going to be a bigger shootout in this one. I feel like Philadelphia is going to have the bigger tandem for the day. But the Minnesota Vikings defense may have something to say about that. I think that they're going to have to force feed the ball to Smith, force feed the ball to Brown, and they're going to have to progress this offense and go. They're not going to be able to run the football, I don't believe, against Minnesota. But the saving grace, I think it's going to be the same thing on the other side. You're going to have to force feed these balls to these wide receivers. And I think that in the end, that's where the mistake is going to happen. Who do I think is going to make the mistake first? I think Kirk Cousins. I know he doesn't throw a lot of interceptions, but I think in this game, he may throw an interception or two, and that's going to turn the tide of the football game. When you look at Jalen Hurts, he's going to have the ability to run the football a little bit more. He's going to get out the pocket, be a little bit more creative and scramble. And I think that's going to be the balancing act for this Philadelphia Eagles team. I feel like Philly's going to win this game. You're looking at anywhere from 31 points to 28 points. And that's my prediction, 31-28. Philadelphia wins this football game in Philly. What do you guys think? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus for all the breakdowns, all the updates. And as always, we thank you so very much, and we'll see you on the next video.